this is a quick run through of what I have in my workshop. Just to clarify, I own everything except for the green and blue rustlers. I own all of the video stuff. I edit everything myself. I repair a lot of the cars. Yeah, so let's get started. That's the DJI F450 with a KK2 board in it. And it's also using a Turnigy 9X transmitter and receiver combo. Yeah, so this thing flies great. Hopefully you guys will get to see a lot of aerial photography with it if all goes well. So yeah, hopefully I even get a NAS in that soon. There's the travel charger right there, Passport LiPo from Dynamite. It's a great charger. If you're running two or 3S LiPos, don't go any higher than that. There's an EcoPower 3S 4100 milliamp hour LiPo and an EcoPower 4100 milliamp hour LiPo, 3400 milliamp hour LiPo. That's also a 3S, but that one's a hard case. I have two Genzace 2S 5000 milliamp hour LiPos. There we go. I've got the Prodigy 620 Duo charger. I will be doing a review on that in probably a month or so. There's the ProTech RC Super Pro 1000 power supply. That thing is insane. It's got so much power. There is a broken quadcopter very similar to the SEMA X1. That thing is great. I mean, anybody can fly it, and you learn so quick with that. There are some oils, diff oils, glues, Loctite. Always have Loctite. We typically use really thick shock oil, 70, 90, or 50, depending on the application. There are some 1/16 scale wheels and tires. There are the Talon tires. There's a crawler project right there. That's a standard HPI Wheelie King with nothing done to it, but locking the differentials, moving the battery to the front, moving the servo to the back, and switching up a couple links to make that all work perfectly. There's the MT4 G3, broken as always. Again, for the 5th time, you've got the shock tower up and off of the diff case. That thing cracks every time that I drive it. Well, at least it cracks every time that I go off of a jump. The car is great, especially for filming, but in terms of jumps, it's just such a heavy car. You can't take it off of those big jumps. It can go over pretty much any terrain, but when you go to the big jumps, the Rustler is the best. I've got a Savox SA 1283 servo in there, and then one of my Spectrum receivers. There are a ton of bodies back there. Not people's bodies, car bodies. Then you've got all of the tools. First tools that you should ever invest in, hex wrenches. The Dynamite ones are great. Never had a problem with them. Yeah, moving on back. We've got more Stampede parts. Ooh, you'll find out about that real soon. Keep watching. There are the radios. Turnigy 9X right there. There are a couple miscellaneous radios that I never use. Got the Traxxas, the really old one. Even before like the TQ or anything like that, it uses 8 AA's. It was the first 2.4 gigahertz radio that they came out with. And there's a Duratrax Futaba radio. There is a Proboat Widowmaker 22. There's a spare ESC for it. That is for sale, $225. The hull has a couple nicks, but that's it. Everything else is perfect. There's a Slash 2-wheel drive with everything except the hardware needed to put it together. I converted that over to the Rustler, which you're about to see. Boom, there you go. Super fast Rustler, 5700 kV Castle, speed gearing in it. It's got the SV2. That was actually my first upgrade motor, and that motor went into my 1/16 scale on-road Traxxas. That is also for sale right there. This car, $600. If you're interested, contact me. Full RPM, everything RPM that you can buy it for, it's got on there. More LiPos. You've got your 2S Venoms. Awful batteries. Don't buy them. Do not buy Venom. Do not buy Venom. There's some Gens Ace. If you want to go Japanese, get the Gens Ace. Or Asian. I don't even know where they are. Sorry if that was racist to anybody. There's the Skylipo 5S that I use for the MT4. And I do log how many runs I put into each battery, if you're wondering what those tick marks are. There's a highly upgraded 1/16 scale Traxxas. You guys have all seen that. It's a racing one right now. It's not in the drift form. There's a Mini 8, probably. I've only seen that unboxed by me. Yeah, ESC, terrible. At least for me it was. So I need to buy a new one. Never got around to that. A Losi Micro T. Great, fun little car. There's a broken helicopter. There's the GoPro Hero 3. Excellent camera. Most of my filming is done on that. Except for right now. I'm using a Vivitar 990 HD camcorder. There's the Stampede. It's got Traxxas big bores. I'm actually looking to put on some off-net LX2E shocks. Those are 1/8 scale buggy shocks that will adapt right onto there. It's got MIP drive shafts front and rear. It's got aluminum upgrades within the wheels. I'm sure that you guys can't actually see that. If you're wondering what these tires are, they're Proline Mashers, pre-mounted. We've got the Losi Triple X shock springs. Those are blue and black. I've got another Spectrum in there. I've got the MT4 servo, Mamba Max Pro ESC, and a 4000 kV 10 shock. Those are also RPM shock towers. I forgot all about this guy right here. Got my Spectrum DX 3S. Don't waste your money on it, because you'll never use the telemetry. I don't care what you say. You'll never set up the RPM monitor for it, and you'll never use the heat sink or the heat monitor, because that will just get in the way of your setup. So don't waste your money on it. Get a Spectrum DX3C. It's also got twice as many model memories as the DX3S, and it's cheaper. There's the Track Power soldering station. It's a great soldering station. I would highly recommend it. Yeah, there's a camera that we use sometimes to take photos. Yeah, miscellaneous right there. There's the tripod that we use. Yep, so there you go. This is it. And if you're interested in purchasing any of the RCs, they are all for sale, of course. If the price is right, everything's for sale in the RC world. So there you go. And if you have any questions on setups with these cars, just feel free to comment. Yeah, and if you'd really like to see some videos, make sure to comment and tell me. I'll do my best to get videos out there, and I also hope that I'll get out a bunch more project videos. The way that I was editing before and the way that I'm able to edit now is just a tremendous difference. So hopefully we've got a lot more bashing videos coming out. We videotape almost every weekend now. So there you go. This is the workbench of infinite remote control. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like this video and like all my other great bashing videos. Don't forget to share.